Hello my loves, welcome to Moonshine's Read Tarot. So today we're doing the birthday blessing reading for Yoongi, Suga. I know it's a little bit late, but this is not an excuse or trying to justify myself, but since we're looking at the energy in the next 12 months, so essentially the next solar cycle for the birthday person, doing it a little bit a few days later doesn't really affect what we're gonna pick up with the cards. So just for today, we're looking at the blessings that come into Yoongi on his birthday. This is the 30th year of his life, so it's quite an essential turning point. I think this is also where he's getting out of his Saturn return, which will bring him a lot of conclusions to the lessons that he has been having or has been going through in the past 3 years, I would say. Yeah, in my pre-reading meditation, when I was trying to tap into his energy just to see what blessings are coming for him in the next 12 months, I had this vision of him wearing something white, with his hair quite long, and he's resting on this chair that it looks like it's in his studio, but he's in a very confident and satisfied, shall I say, posture. So he was resting. Like, I feel like he was doing the last check on the project that he has just finished. And he's in his studio, so I assume that it might be his next solo album, D3. But it could also be the planning for his world tour, which is coming up really soon. But I do get the feeling that some solo project is getting released quite soon. I also saw the news, like the speculation about a new collaboration between him and IU, and I think that's pretty feasible since it seems to be a tradition of BTS to do a collaboration with an artist and on their albums, and then do another one on the members' album. It's like they would do at least 2 collaboration, one for each party's products, kind of. So my guess would be yes, Yoongi's solo music or solo projects is getting released quite soon. But let's not get too much into that. But he is in a very confident and pleased posture, or yeah, that's how his aura was radiating in my vision. But let's have a look at the cards we have. I will shuffle them. These are the oracle cards that will give us, the overview, overall energy of the next 12 months for Yoongi, and we can get some more details, clarification with the tarot cards here, and finally, if needed, we can shuffle these cards, this deck on the camera to see if there is any other messages that we would get in this reading. So let's get started. I'm gonna move this around here. Let's have a look at the oracle cards first. First one, we have illumination. I think this card has came out a few times, either in Yoongi's reading or in other members' reading. I don't really remember, but this card just gave me, because I was mentioning Yoongi getting a lot of conclusion for the lessons that he has been learning in the past 3 years because he's getting out of his Saturn return, and this is exactly what it is, because illumination in this case, when I look at it, it gives a lot of clarification, a lot of self-reflection, and it looks like the storm, or like the gray cloud, the gray clouds are passing away, revealing a lot like brighter, lighter, more exciting sky here with like more colors, and the reflections of the trees on the water. It gives me so much calmness and a lot of self-actualization and self-understanding and self-reassurance. Like Yoongi stepping into this new solar cycle, Yoongi really understands himself. Like he has a lot of time to reflect on the growth that he has been going through, and also I think the solo world tour would give him a lot of space and material. That's not the right word, but like inspirations to reflect on himself during this whole process. But this card is, when I saw it, is really bright, is really uplifting, is really positive and pure and high vibrational energy. I love this. So let's have a look at the next one. We have practice how you've been called to step up and lead. Ooh, I like this. I like that it comes together with the illumination. So my interpretation of this would be that Yoongi has learned a lot through the past 3 years, and he's getting a lot of self-reflection, a lot of conclusion for the lessons that he's been learning. So then now, because he has finished this cycle, this learning cycle, he's becoming somewhat of a teacher or a spiritual leader for other people that would follow his steps, that would walking into the cycle that he has just finished. So he will serve as someone who's very inspirational, what he has always been, but I think at this point, at this level, it's gonna be a lot more high vibration, a lot more spiritual, as if I could say that. And I think he will be, because I have always looked at Yoongi as the most spiritually developed or spiritually awakened among the 7 members of BTS. So I think he is not only inspiring fans and people who listen to his music, but he's also inspiring the other members. And he just has a lot of knowledge, and especially through Suchita. I think that's one of the channel that he shares, that we can see how much he has developed spiritually. So that's great. I think he will continue doing that, or release something new that is really like cement his position of a spiritual leader in the community. Right, the next card we have here, oh, Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. I mean, it's everything that we've been talking about, knowledge, the knowledge that he has gained through his lesson, through completing his cycle, through self-reflection all these years, turn into wisdom and share it with other people, take the lead. The wolf is also, oh, I just got chills, because the wolf, they live, they operate in packs, but they also very independent individuals, and they usually a leader of the pack, right? And that's why I was saying Uni as a spiritual leader. Like, yes, there's no way, there's something. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. Oh, I love this cow spirit. The miracles are endless. This is just a lot of spiritual messages. But the cow is also the symbol of abundance and prosperity. Look at all the flowers here. Yoongi is stepping into the spring of his life. His energy is so light. Oh my god, yes. When I look at him, the recent footage of him at the premiere of something, of movie or something, he looks really, really bright, and his energy is so comforting. So he's very comfortable with himself right now, and his energy is fluid. It's so flexible, so bright, it's so positive. it's just, I mean, like, I love it. I love seeing him like that. And when I saw this card, I was like, yes, it's exactly what is going on. And the miracles are endless as well. When Yoongi is in this position, in this energy, he can create anything. He can pull anything he wants into his life, and he can like amplify his energy to reach a lot more people than how it was before. The next card we have here, Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. I mean, everything is just pointing to spirituality. I don't know how else I can interpret all these cards. Trust in divine detours. Oh, I do have the feeling like the detours mentioned here has already, like, they have already happened in the past. It could have been the pandemic. It was a kind of detours and a kind of spiritual awakening for everyone, especially not especially Yoongi included. But I feel like because now Yoongi has stepped into this really bright, really comfortable energy, this coyote spirit also look how the animals are looking at different directions. So the cow is looking ahead, the wolf is looking to this right side, and the coyote is looking to the left side. And because of how we usually write, I usually think that looking to the right side is looking to the future, and looking to the left side is looking to the back, to the past, back to the past. So I do feel like the coyote spirit is talking about all the detours, all the upheavals that Yoongi has gone through in the past 3 years, or maybe 5 years even. He's looking back at it, and he, instead of feeling any regrets or any resentments or any frustrations, he now Yoongi has learned to accept that things happened for a reason, and he's grateful that things, well, it's not like he's grateful that he made it through to this day despite what happened in the past. And he trusts in the universe that things happen because it needs to happen. There needs to be lessons. Well, there are lessons that needs to be learned. I can't speak. There are lessons that need to be learned. Right, let's have a look at the next card. I just saw 1306 on the camera. Oh, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, and step out of your comfort zone. I mean, stepping out of his comfort zone, and the previous card is just saying the same thing. Like, he's being called to step up and lead and share his spiritual development, share his spiritual awakening or understanding, to inspire other people, to lead other people to be on not the same path, but to be on their own path into awakening. And the bigger picture is yes, Yoongi has the power, has the blessing, has all it takes to really inspire a lot of people. Like, I mean, a lot more than we can imagine, or a lot more than we have already known. And that is really, really exciting to me. So this is all just about his spiritual awakening, but with this energy, I do believe that his tour is gonna be a huge success. Like if you have the fortune to go to one of his shows, you will come out of it feeling like a new person. Uh, yeah, I don't know what's the word for it, but you went into his shows, and then you you go into his shows and you come out feeling like your look on life has changed. Like, you've learned new perspectives. You're now looking at life through new lenses, and you feel much more elevated and inspired, and you feel passionate towards life. That's what I'm getting from all of this card. I'm like, I'm hoping that I can go to one of his shows too, but if you can try for it, if you ever think about trying for it, I hope that you get the chance to, because it is a blessing to be there. You be blessed. I sound dramatic, but that's just what I pick up from the cards. Okay, let's have a look at the tarot card here. The first one, oh, we have the Eight of Wands. This is like, whatever it is that's coming is coming in fast. So maybe the news of his solo project will drop soon, or the Asian date should be dropping soon. But whatever it is coming is coming fast, and this is what Gingy has been manifesting. There's good news coming in as well as May, so maybe confirmation of collaboration. The next card we have here, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's funny when we have the Eight of Wands and Eight of Pentacles together, because the Wands are the quickest, fastest element in tarot, and Pentacles are the opposite. They're like really slow and stable and steady. But we have the Eight of Wands in upright position and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, so it's double or even like quadruple how fast these things are coming. I don't know what things it is, but Wands are usually like a creative project, good news, what is it, passion related project, if that is the thing. Bravo is like really good energy, and I'm feeling like the blood is rushing through my veins. This is so weird, but it's so exciting. Honestly, I think we can expect news within the next like week. The next card we have here, ooh, Two of Pentacles. So Yoongi will be juggling two things at a time, and this is work related. So either promotion of his new, I would like to say album, but also like the world tour, or something on the side, like something similar to Suchita, or it is Suchita. But there's two projects going on at the same time, so I think he will try to finish those before he enlists. The next card we have here, oh, the World in reverse. This is powerful because Yoongi is going on a world tour, but we have the World in reverse. This is telling me that this world tour on the physical plane gives Yoongi a lot of materials. Let's use that word again. Materials to reflect on his own inner world. On the spiritual plane. So by going on this world tour, he learns a lot about himself. He learns a lot about his inner world, and how he would like to present that to the real world, to the people that he's been called to inspire, to lead. Oh, it's really powerful. And we can also see, usually this is not the usual illustration of the world, but she's having two, I would say, wands on each hand, and that reminds me of what I said about the Two of Pentacles, juggling two things at the same time, confidently and skillfully. So whatever it is that Yoongi will be doing, the two major projects, he will be doing it really well. It is his profession. Right, so then the last card we have here is the Emperor in reverse. This is also telling me that Yoongi will be in the process of looking inward to learn even more about himself and being really humble about it. He knows his strength, he knows his worth, he knows the value of his spiritual awakening, but he's being very humble and he's so open to learn more, so excited to learn more, so like his energy is just building up and just like off the chart. Oh, I love this so much. It looks like the next 12 months is gonna be really, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be like presented much to the public, but in terms of personal growth and development, the next 12 months really, really, how to say it, significant and amazing for Yoongi. Okay, let's shuffle this deck together, see if there is any last messages. We have blessings for Yoongi on his birthday and also for the next 12 months of his solar cycle. Oh, emotion. I like this, and it's number 4. Number 4. When we look at number 4 in tarot, is a symbol of stability, symbol of good foundation. Oh, and we have Cancer on this card. So this just tell me that Yoongi is getting really in touch with his emotions and being not like being at peace with his emotions, and like very stable mentally, which is so beautiful to see given everything that we've known that he went through, all the things that he's talked about, everything thing that he has always been thinking so much about, to be able to reach this state of emotional stability is amazing. It's a major personal milestone or achievement for Yoongi. And when we have, oh, something could happen in either 6th of June or 6th of July, because okay, because that's like Cancer-ish season, and also I'm looking at this, I see 6. But Cancer season, oh, he might release his album in Cancer season, so that's after his world tour. Yes, because I think the last date in Seoul is it 23rd or 24th, 25th of June, so that's like beginning of Cancer season. So maybe after that he will release his solo album. But also the 4th of June is when he is one of the dates in Japan, I think. But if the 4th of July is on Friday, could be the date that he releases his album. I don't know where that comes from, but that's what I pick up from the cards. And I think that's all that I have for Yoongi's birthday blessing. Blessings. Oh my god, I cannot talk these days. But I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I certainly enjoyed doing it. And I will see you in the next one. Please take care of yourself, stay healthy, stay positive, and yeah, thank you so much for all the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.